Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We have discussed about various parts of the shoot system, that is stem and leaves. Now we shall discuss about flowers. Flowers are the most beautiful part of a plant. They are of different colors, fragrance, size and shapes like hibiscus, rose, jasmine, marigold. All these flowers you must have seen, and they have different type of smell, color and different type of shape. Flower are the reproductive organ of the plant, and flower is attached to the stem by a stalk which is called as pedicel. Like leaf is attached by petiole, the flowers are attached by pedicel. The uppermost part of the stalk is swollen and it is called the thalamus. However, some flowers do not have a pedicel and they are called sessile flowers. So, flowers which do not have a pedicel are called sessile flower. There are some non-flowering plants also, like mosses, conifers, pines, ferns. These are non-flowering plants. And flowering plant, like every other plant, rose, bougainvillea, sunflower, mustard, vegetable are also flowering plants. So now we shall discuss about the parts of the flower. The flowers has four main parts, and that are sepals, petals, stamens and pistil. Now what are sepals? Sepals are the green leaf-like part of the plant flower. It is the outermost circle of a flower. These sepals protect the flower in the bud stage. You must have seen a bud. The bud is green in color, and inside that we can see the colorful petals also. The petals are enclosed in a green cover. Now that cover is called the sepals. And when a flower blossom, the sepal is found at the base. Then next are the parts that are most colorful, and they are called petals. They are colorful so that they can attract insects for pollination and fertilization. Now what are stamens? Stamens are the male reproductive part of a plant. They are usually 4 to 6 in number. Each stamen consists of a thin stalk which is called a filament and a two-lobed head called the anther. Each anther lobe has two pollen sacs that are filled with pollen grains. Pollen grains are yellow, fine dust-like particles which contain male sex cells of the flowering plant. Sometimes when you hold a plant, you get some yellow dust stick to your hand. That are pollen grains. The male part is also called the androecium. The stamens are also called androecium. Then there are in a single flower, sometimes there are male and female both. Usually the flower has male and female part both in a single flower. Now we shall discuss about the female part of the plant. In the center of the flower there is a flower shaped organ called pistil or the gynoecium. The pistil is the female reproductive part of the plant. The tip is called the stigma. Then there is a tube like structure which connects the ovary to the stigma, and that is called the style, and the last swollen part is called the ovary. The stigma receives pollen grains from the anthers. These pollen grains are carried to the ovary through style. A flower which has all the four complete parts are called four holes are called a complete flower. And some, like hibiscus rose, some flowers do not have all the four holes, and they are called the incomplete flower, like mulberry, date, palm. In some flowers, like tube roses, sepals and petals together form tepals. You cannot separate out sepals and petals there, and they are called so tepals. In some plants, stamens are joined to pistils like hibiscus to form a staminal tube. The flowers which have both stamens and pistil are called a bisexual flower, like hibiscus, mustard. And some flowers are have either male reproductive part or female reproductive part, and they are called unisexual flowers like cucumber and bottle gourd. Now, as I told you, that flowers are colored to attract insects for pollination, and that is the main function of a flower also, to help in pollination and to produce fruits and seeds. Now, what is pollination? The transfer of pollen grain from one anther to the stigma of a pistil of the same flower or another flower is called as pollination. Pollination is done by insects, wind or water. When pollen grain falls on the stigma, they move down through the tube called the style and reach the ovary. Inside the ovary, the male sex cell present in the pollen grain fuse with the female sex cells present in the ovule. The fusion of male, female and female sex cell is called as fertilization. After fertilization, the ovule grow and become the seed. The ovary of the flower grow and become fruit. Fruits have seeds inside it, na? So fruit protects the seeds. The other parts of the flower dry up and fall on. Under suitable conditions, the availability of water, air and warmth, a seed germinates and form a baby plant. This is how a baby plant is formed. This is all for today's lecture. This